Okay, 5 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, welcome to our second installment of In the QDawg House. I'm Eric.
And I'm Melissa.
Okay, why don't you start?
What did we do this week? Worked on some more Burnout 3 for the Cartridge Club Game of the Month.
Yeah.
That, man, there's a lot of crash junctions. I didn't realize how many there were. So I was trying to get through those because I'm like, September's wrapping up here.
Yeah.
And we want to kind of work on October's game. So we'll see, though, because that one's really hard. And I'm not very good. So
yeah. I think we're going to do, because I kind of grew up with the Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts for the Genesis.
Yeah.
So we're going to try that first. We're going to do a kind of a marathon, which we used to do. We would just play it and hand off the controller, just using the continues until we get to the end the first time.
Yeah.
And then we'll switch over to Super Ghouls and Ghosts because I want Melissa to play Ghouls and Ghosts first.
So first we'll be underground.
We'll be underground first.
And then we'll be part of the club.
Then we'll be above ground.
Okay.
Totally legal. Above ground. Above the line?
Yeah.
There's a phrase like that.
On the wagon?
What else? No, it's not on the wagon.
Okay.
That's for something else.
Okay, and then we watched a movie together.
Yeah, what did we watch?
We watched Interstellar.
Interstellar.
We get all our movies from the library.
Yeah. That was pretty good. I enjoyed this movie. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
It was kind of long.
It was kind of long. I don't know. I was kind of like the last hour, I was like, okay, now it's getting somewhere. Now there's some action.
Well, it comes with the Mighty QDawg stamp of approval.
Yeah. I don't know. It's got Matthew McConaughey, so there is some eye candy. So it's got that going for it, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it for you?
That's it for me. You don't want to talk about
No, you did something.
You don't want to talk about your eye candy?
No, there's no eye candy in that movie.
I thought you like, what's her name?
I don't know what
with the
she's
short
talking
hair.
about.
What was it? Who was it?
Hathaway?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to talk about what you did this week?
Yeah. And then I was a super special guest on the STC podcast. The STC podcast, they're number 50, Golden 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've
That's
done
right,
50 episode, 50 podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I was pretty excited.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I did it with Sarkasim.
Yep.
And there was an extra special guest, Cartridge Club.
Cartridge
joined us. So that was a lot of fun. So
give a listen to episode 50.
So, and listen to all of them actually. But
yeah.
But
listen
50, listen to 50 first, and then then you can go back.
You can go back.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's it for me.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
All right. So last week I mentioned that I was watching the Rambo movies, and I finished those up. Unfortunately, only the first 3 are on Netflix.
So we'll be getting the 4th from the library.
And Rocket Sauce and Nintendo both mentioned, I think, that number 4, which was released in 2008, so it's quite a bit more recent, is quite good. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. It's not on Netflix, so maybe we'll just borrow it from the library or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think they're making a number 5.
Ooh.
And in honor of Rambo, I actually, I think it was Nintendo again who mentioned that there are these 2 Sega Master System games, which I happen to have. Rambo 2, Rambo First Blood Part 2, which is kind of a run and gun like Commando or Akari Warriors. And Rambo 3, which is like, I think, a knockoff of Operation Wolf, is a light phaser game. So I actually can't play this one, but because I don't have a CRT television anymore, but I will have to give Rambo First Blood Part 2 a try. What else? So I finished up those movies. I played a little Burnout 3 also. I'm kind of getting to the end of my interest in it. I did beat the game once before, and the crash junctions are just, they're getting monotonous for me at this point. But, and the racing's getting too hard. So I may just say, I've had my fun with it. What else?
Well, when you've got like 1,000 games to play before you die, you kind of
I'm never going to make it.
need to move on sometimes.
Move on, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what else? I haven't really gone back to the other 2 games, Banjo-Kazooie or South Park.
Yeah,
Stick of Truth. Haven't really gone back to those this week, but did finish off the movies and been listening to some podcasts.
Yeah.
So I'm still listening to, still on the N.A.R.C podcast. I got through, I'm through episode 7 now, or I just started episode 7.
Okay.
And took a little detour there to listen to STC Pod 50. But I'm back listening to the N.A.R.C podcast, so That's been a lot of fun. And
Oh,
that's the time.
That's it.
So, thanks for joining us.
yep. Have a good week.